Hi. Welcome, welcome.
So I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know that they had scheduled this state of play. And I don't know if it was scheduled or how far in advance it was scheduled, but it really feels to me like, oh, the Switch 2 launched. Don't look at my sibling, look at me. And honestly, I'm good with that because I own a PS5. So this is just all a bunch of potential for fun and enjoyment, and most of all, content. So I haven't seen any of it. Ah,
Splish.
mature content. The state of play? Well, I guess, right? Is this too loud? Probably. Is this where I get the DMCA? I hope you're racing with my boy Sidesteppa. This is like this feels like early MTV promo. I don't. So have they ever like turned the introduction into a music video before? Or are you just, I guess there'd just be an extra? That's like the Puyo Puyo, right? Or what's the point of the hands? Chameleon jamming? So is this just a game that's going to be really hard to play if you have a problem with like focusing? Because you're trying to like line up the patterns and the colors, but there's like two chameleons like doing a jam on the side. Oh my gosh, imagine in VR. I should get a VR.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
Hi.
ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR
That'd be so cool to play that in VR instead of like everything being a horror game.
美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
Yeah. Typical. That's what I think of when I think of puzzle games. I mean, maybe. Tetris is pretty well known for its soundtrack, right? Fine.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
There's a demo? I do love me some demos.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're
I don't know what it is, but it's pretty.
Between dreams and reality, we create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
That was a translated commentary. What do you mean?
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
G Fuel?
And why are these things trying to kill us?
Pickle G Fuel is definitely after waking up.
There you are. All better.
Oh, you mean like a dub? No, it just had subtitles. Oh, she's cute. Ooh, it's a Capcom game.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
You know, it's been a while. It's been a while since something like a Jack and Daxter Banjo-Kazooie came out. But instead of animals, they went with tiny girl computer.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
That seems cute. I would definitely watch somebody play something like that.
I said I am
Okay. Look. How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
I don't know. I like the name Diana, but it just doesn't give little girl. It's like when you see a baby and they're like, yeah, I named my baby Carl. Just seems too old for a baby. But you know, they're not babies forever, so like I get it. I'm just like,
Oh hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
this is a stark contrast to the game we just looked at.
It's okay, I'll get it.
This is like the Squiggle Vision, like home movies or Sweaty Naked Man.
Romeo, stay with me.
You're missing part of your face.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The
Is he wearing
10-year life
pants?
Support system. Don't move, okay?
That seems painful.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Ah. Because Half Dead Man just wasn't cool enough. I really love really bright colors, but just like an obscene amount of gore. Right? Definitely another game I would love to watch somebody else play. Anytime I'm responsible for the accuracy or the aiming, I kind of am hesitant.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
Oh. It feels very creative.
グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。
Lollipop Chainsaw, or maybe a little of
皆さんトレーラーどうでした？
What is it, Dead
グラスホッパーの久々
Rising?
の新作ロミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですけどかっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として。
That definitely sounds like the kind of name that a Japanese person would think sounded like a cool name.
アクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちく
Yeah,
ださい。
I'm sure this is going to be really nice, as long as it's not terrible.
それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
I would hate for something like a weird mechanical thing to be why that's not enjoyable, you know? Oh, no. This is the Silent Hill game. Oh, no. This is like...
Excuse me, sir. Do you know why you are supposed to take cover in a tornado?
Oh, good timing, me.
Oh, you don't? Flying debris!
Hi, thanks for the follow. They've released what this game is already. I really want to play this, even though I'll just be crying the whole time, but it's okay because my electric blue eyeliner is waterproof. So we should be fine, right? Oh. Hi. Hello. I wish sponsored by Blue Eyeliner. Gotta glide fast. The F is for the Fs in the chat. That looks great. Oh, super healthy. Now with even more mature themes than all of the other Silent Hills before it. Great, yeah. Oh god, it's worse than a nurse walking at you. How did they make a worse nurse? Why are they like this? It's just gonna be this, except for me crying. It's gonna be great. How do you even get a knife that big? Hell yeah. She's got a pipe. Pipe-oo. That looks comfortable. Oh, good. Ah! It's me when I stretch. All those noises. Okay, maybe I should just watch somebody play it. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know. I beat FNAF's sister location. How bad could it be? Oh. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure she's fine. Everything's fine. The engine looked beautiful. The assets looked beautiful. September's not even that far away. Oh, look, we can pre-order it, everybody. Great. She didn't floss? Yeah, it's important to floss, you guys. Floss your teeth.
The castle has been sighted again.
Bloodborne's not that. Bloodborne is not like that.
Sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the
Sacrifice?
break its gates.
Ooh, it's like a. It looks very Castlevania-y.
The demon lord himself will fall by our hand.
I love that they shout their attacks
This
like Street Fighter.
will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings.
I don't pre-order things unless I'm like ready for it today.
Pure darkness.
But I have to buy Rune Factory tomorrow, so go to be a pretty girl atop your pile of skulls. That's what every girl wants. We don't want flowers. We want skulls for our skull pile. There you know.
With me! Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
Do you think he ever pets his wolf? Like, how could you not? How could you have, like, a canine? Oh my god, it's a blood-stained game? Dope.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
I'm sure the reason for the F being that specific character is gonna be
The visuals of Shinjuku that
relative.
I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
It's a Digimon game.
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
It's a Digimon story? Oh no.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
Does that mean it's gonna have the combat system like the other ones, where it's like weird 3-on-3 Pokemon?
Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you
Yeah,
working
like
for?
Cyber Sleuth? Oh my gosh.
Or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It
Oh,
seems
you
the
can
upcoming
ride them?
battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state,
That Digivice looked like the really old, like, Gigapet thing.
do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
You can ride them?
That egg is very important!
This is incredibly exciting.
The world tree has
so
been
cool.
attacked. It is just as great one. Plutomon.
Cyber Sleuth was so
We
good.
must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the
We
future.
must fulfill our mission.
Being swarmed by Digimon might not be too bad. But they're probably not good Digimon. October? I hope it's like Cyber Sleuth and you can like pick another way through it. You know what I mean?
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice.
No
but
way.
Deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Ain't no way.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge?
Oh,
and
it looks so
conflict?
good.
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
What the fuck?
Fall upon your crown.
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Oh my god.
It ends now.
Do you remember?
So
when
it's
your
gonna
father
have
showed
like
us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
it's gonna have like the enhancements of the other one? Oh, that's so cool. Well, that's a pre-order. Fuck.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann.
Is it coming to
here
disc?
to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Imagine being able to play
We hope you enjoyed that
and have
first look
Dark
at Final
Knight
Fantasy Tactics,
without the
Ivalice
slowdown.
Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue,
Yeah, but is it War of the
refined
Lions
gameplay,
enhancements?
and much more, as well as the classic version, which
Ooh.
brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to
You could
modern
really see
consoles.
it there.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4.
It better have
September
War of the
30th,
Lions in it.
and will be available for pre-order later today.
It keeps saying the original PS1 version though, so I'm scared.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah,
I would love to stream that. Are you kidding?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I went away.
Oh, do you guys remember we watched like a Nintendo Direct with this game?
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Not that. Oh no, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Hopefully it's easier than Octodad, but just as amusing.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title
look how
from Bandai
stylish.
Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home,
It's all
you'll
paper.
transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities,
Oh, that's so beautiful.
including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo,
Ah,
and
yes,
a
everybody's
powerful ape.
favorite, the origami armadillo. What?
Master
How do you
the
make
art
an
of folding
armadillo
when
out of paper?
Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean.
Is
The Hot
September
Shot
3rd
series
this
has been
summer?
with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world.
Another one?
Each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long run.
Oh, wow, another one of these?
From
That's
the makers
great.
of the Blasphemous series,
For everybody that's
Ragebound
not me,
stars
this is
dual
great.
protagonists from rival clans forced to combine
People who
their
are good at
souls and
video
skills
games will be
against a
so
demon
excited.
uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Well, I feel like your soundtrack is so important in today's, like, gaming atmosphere.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and
You've
PS4.
never played one? Yeah, probably shouldn't start. If you weren't
From the
playing
Game
them since
Bakers,
before you could
Cairn is a
walk,
survival climbing
they're hard.
experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Is this like,
hey,
all four
Hey, wait
buttons
for me.
control different
Encounter other
things?
climbers
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
and survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Oh, this seems so interesting. And that's not like, wow, you're so interesting. I mean, like, actually, what a nice concept.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
There's a demo!
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing
I
can
want to
prepare you
pre-order
for their
Final
next
Fantasy
collection,
Tic Tacs,
arriving later this year.
but I want a physical copy.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
It had like a gritty, cell shady style
knew that
to
we
it
were
too,
onto
right?
something.
Like it's very pretty.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Oh, the first one, yeah. Oh, wow.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
And we wonder
We're
why the
showing you a
ESRB
part
had
of a
to be
world
made.
That is much larger.
Yeah, this is very Ashes news.
There was no template.
Online play?
It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression
Borderlands
of who we were and
or
what we
like
wanted to do.
the Telltale games. You know? So I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but I'm a fan of like its existence, and I'm really happy to see this as a collection. It's really important to keep like harder to play games, like dragging them into a more modern console, and that's beautiful. More companies need to get on that. It's a wow. Made by PlayStation, really? That's so cool too. Now you can have the arcade feel
No, he's close.
while you play multiplayer Mortal Kombat 1 online. That's so cool.
We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Yeah, nobody knows who you are.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
Just throw a lab coat on.
You won't get away from me.
Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter?
Were those bees?
I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
Hi.
See you in hell.
Thanks for streaking. I saw a giant robot. Is it Armored Core? Oh, they're bringing the mini game too.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm glad that they did the mini game too. With the Ape Escape crossover. That was just like a little additional side thing that they didn't even have to pull in. It's just kind of nice they did. So,
Spirit stones.
is it the first game?
Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Could try and play that one on stream. That's accessible.
This power has been the impetus for human wars.
Are those demon hands coming out of the sky? That's never good. Team Ninja! It's Neo. Absolutely excited for this one.
Atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
There's a plushie?
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
It's a Neo game. Neo 3. Button? Thank you for 320. It's crazy. The Neo games are cool if you like Souls-likes.
Of you to have entered the depths of hell.
They're like Souls-like, where you also have to like grind for drops, like a looter shooter would make you do. Like you kill a thing and then it drops a bunch of shit, and it's not what you needed, so you have to do it like 17 times. It's that
Tokugawa
plus really hard Souls-like combat.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作ニオ3をついに発表させていただきました。
Hardcore samurai action
サムライスタイル
RPG.
に加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。
Ninja style,
ステ
huh?
ージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にア
Oh,
ップ
that's
してい
so
ます。
cool.
本日より PlayStation
So
5で
there's
体
less
験版も
just
配信い
holes
たし
to
ますの
fall
で、
in
ぜ
and
ひプレ
die,
イしてご意見をい
hopefully?
ただければと思います。
I'm sure they'll get them in there.
2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
If it's not your jam, you should find somebody who it is their jam and watch them play it. Because their overall dark feudal Japan vibe is like really aesthetic and
really is.
awesome.
For me, it's all
I
I've
think
ever
so
known.
anyway.
My whole world.
Yo, fuck a curfew. Who are we hanging? In the
I
square?
was raised in this city's shadow.
This bird
Free
speaks
to
really
take
good English.
whatever I need to survive.
It's a VR too. Oh, that's so cool. Imagine trying to like do the lock
This
picking
city
yourself.
hides many lost and legendary
Oh, that's
treasures.
so cool.
Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Oh.
I thought I was dead.
Thief VR. That's gonna be so cool.
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
That's some colors.
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
Are we okay? I don't think the pro tag's okay.
Damn it. It's gone.
Oh.
Someone beat us to it.
A multiplayer
Ever since the
story?
Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything
Splat
from
Wrath?
us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Raftoon?
And it's up to you now.
So you can see
to
other
use
people?
that power.
So that's kind of like in Dark Souls, right? Where you can like see the people and you can like see how they moved for a couple of seconds.
Please, help me.
That's so cool. Ooh.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
That's a really cool way to acknowledge that many people play these games. Oh shit. A lot of people play these games at the same times and you'll actually be able to see like the echoes of them. That's really neat. It literally reminds me of when you're watching somebody play Dark Souls and you see like the blood shadows of like another person,
For
right?
the last few months, he has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched
Hey,
last
Casey.
September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost.
Apparently, everybody
Today,
who played that loved
I am
it.
pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90
I want frog
planets.
fists.
And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return
Cute.
later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game. and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped so far. Burb. Look, a whale.
Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship. Memories go, memories stay. We're chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways. It
I don't.
always strays. Standing on the beach all day.
So it's like a combination of a bunch of different things that have been done before, right? Not that that's bad, right? Like, if you take a bunch of fun systems from a bunch of different games and smash them together, it could be really good. Like Cult of the Lamb. That's a big crab. Oh, Giant Death Crab 3, Human 0. I like this ocean. It's very crabby. There was a tiny one. He had one on him. There was the giant death one. It's always +1 to happy whenever I notice a crab in a game. I'm not saying no, but it's definitely not reminiscent of the things that I would normally buy. I was supposed to play Journey. Apparently everybody loves Journey. There's just not enough time in the rest of our lives. I want to surf with flying dolphins. Hi, Gaia. Whee! It seems so, like, vibey. You know what I mean? No thoughts, only surf, you know?
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and
That's gonna be lovely.
We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh no!
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak.
There's too many things that want me to pay monthly. It's ridiculous.
Set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house.
I like that it's got like the turn
Fun
crank,
and short
you know?
bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day 1 into game catalog on June 17th.
That looks like nonsense
Plus
fun.
Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Immersive sim? What is an immersive sim?
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Hi, TLQ.
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this
FBC?
summer in the Classics catalog.
Like the game that the people who did Journey?
Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
Why would it? What's so important about Twisted Metal Black?
Cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11
Myst
years
seems
old.
like a really cool game now that I've watched somebody play a lot of like the remaster. It's like walking simulator with puzzles.
Always at odds with authority.
I didn't know they
Same thing in
made
the
video
Navy.
games like
His
that.
superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I really hope this is amazing. Or just like incredibly just pleasant and enjoyable.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the
Games
end game
featuring
is, we won't see it
stealth
coming.
are getting more and more like saturated in the market, you know? So to put something like James Bond's name on this, I really just want it to do well.
Every time.
There's like a lot of history
She's an asset.
that they can tap into and respect with this. So I just hope like the things that you're doing when you're being like sneaky, sleight of handy, I just want it to feel good.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
And I have really, really, really high hopes for the plot of this game. The Switch 2, I mean, they could. It's hard to know what is going to just be exclusive for a little bit and what's also carrying over. Because remember, Final Fantasy VII trilogy is going to Switch 2.
Teachable moment.
Oh. That seems like a very James Bond thing to get out of, doesn't it? Dangling upside down over a wrestling ring that's full of, like, crocodiles.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to
So
earn
it's
his
Baby
007
Bond.
status.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Baby
Everyone
Bond.
at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that
What do
honors
you
the
mean,
legacy of
Taito?
Bond,
You mean you don't talk
harnessing
like
our
this?
25 years of agent expertise.
I just stopped
This
looking
is
at
just the
teeth
beginning
for
of a journey
characters.
with
It just
007,
everything falls apart
and
now.
we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Oh, I didn't notice the crocodiles had lockjaw. Is that an instrument? Sure is. Sometimes you just gotta travel with your sword and your string instruments, you know? And then you gotta beat some ass.
You're still with me?
I almost get nervous anymore when I see games that feature like a female like lead character. Like I start to get fucking nervous now. Because they're so easy to write terribly. Like I don't want games to star women just for the sake of starring women. So I really want the Ghost of Sushi next game that stars a female to be a really well-written female. Like they didn't have to do that. They could have just like, I don't know. Not every game that's written in a more modern era that stars a girl is good. We need more Aloys for sure. Yeah, that's just one though, you know, Witchy? Like that's my problem. She's a cool hero. You know, one of the things I always thought was super cool about Marvel vs. Capcom is how you could just like tag out and your partner would like drop kick in, you know? It's such a cool series to watch, but I imagine if you played fighting games, Marvel vs. Capcom might be a nightmare. Nothing like seeing a character scream East LA Special in Japanese. It's wild. I love watching people who are really good at fighting games play Marvel vs. Capcom games. They look so cool when like professional fighters play them. Look at it. Look at it. That's so cool, unless you were the person that just got kicked into the dirt. That would be me, the one in the dirt. Hello. Well, PlayStation did come out with like a joystick, right? So that's also really cool. Ooh, coming to PC. The competitive on that is gonna be amazing. Oh. It's a fighting game, Zerder. So you just like pick 4 people from an entire roster. Like their personal alignment doesn't matter in that instance.
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。
PlayStation was just like, hey, you wanna grab some drinks?
世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなっていう不安もあり。
As much as I want my studio to do major productions, Marvel is a name I would be kind of like nervous. Well, just don't fuck up, right?
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to
It's
bring
really cool
Marvel
because I
back
think
to
they
the
said
forefront
teams of
tag
4,
fighting
right?
genre.
So Marvel
And
versus
that got us
Capcom,
really
it was like
excited because
one,
we
and
worked
then
with
you
them
had like
before
the
on
2
successful
things in
stuff like
reserve,
the
maybe.
Marvel Spider-Man
This is a
franchise
4th
with
one.
Insomniac.
Like, this is going to be
When it came to
crazy in the
approaching
competitive
Marvel, you have to kind
scene.
of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about
Yeah, and all the
approaching
Marvel
it kind of
games
like
have
Arc
been
System works to
sucking
make a fighting
asshole
game. We'd
lately,
love to
too,
partner with
so...
you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは
Yeah, the
私
DBZ
が
Fighter
プロデューサー
Z
なのかな
people,
っていうと
right?
ころで
But
The tricky thing
Marvel
is
is a
that
little
most
bit
fans,
of a bigger
including
deal.
myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task.
Marvel versus Capcom
Because
is some
you either do something
crazy
like this
shoes.
big and bold, or you don't do it.
Please, they have to have nailed this.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
And everybody I've seen looks really
一番
cool
最初に
too.
マーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケル
That
さんの
storm
反応
looked
は
beautiful. Did you see
あ
her?
んまり芳しくなかった印象があってまあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって
I remember
You know, honestly,
personally,
Zerder,
the
at the
first
end of the
time I
day, they
saw
care about like
Iron
results.
Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いた
That
だ
is
け
the
れば分
most
かると思うんですけども
Japanese
かなりこ
Iron Man
う
I've
日本
ever
らしい
seen.
アーク
Look
システム
at
ワ
him.
ークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出
I
ているかなと思うので
love him.
マーベルの皆さんの反応がすご
I
く良
hope
くて
these guys
あ
get
これなんだ
figures.
という感じで
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just
Yeah.
felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and
I
really
love
trying
them.
to take not just the
They all
IP
look
but
good.
gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform?
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと
When Ark looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just
It's
the
not really an
visuals,
eyebrow, it's
also
more
the
like a
gameplay
like a
mechanics and
spoiler.
adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters.
Oh,
that
I'm
have
sure there will be.
2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had
They
to
might
go
come out over
4v4.
time,
And in
even
doing so, we
post-release,
found
you know?
a lot of unique and fun ways
That did
to
really well for
change
Smash
up the
Brothers
gameplay
anyway.
that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
まあ今回4対4というまあ革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター
So
練習
like
しない
I
と
don't play
勝て
fighting
ないん
games
じゃ
at
ない
all, right? I will
安心して
not
く
be
ださい
buying this.
Learning 4 characters
But
is
I
extremely
will be
daunting,
watching
but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system
like the
that adapts to
competitive
your
scene
play
for
style.
this for
So
a
you can either
while.
duke it out as just the leader
There's
and
something
3
about
assists, or
watching
you
like
can
the
tag in your
pros
assists to
do
swap
their
the leader
games
and
at like a
change the matchup
hyper competitive
on the fly.
level, you know?
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey.
Yeah,
and
their
I'm
Ghost
excited
Rider
that we
looks
get to be able to
really
share it with
good.
all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to
Yeah,
even
you have
be
a
working
lot.
with these two
You have a
great
lot
partners.
pouring
そ
into
れは決し
this.
てビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、
Don't
それぞれ
fuck up.
の強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが続々とキャラクタ
So
ー
you
も
only
発表していきたいと思います
have- there's only one on the
し、キャラクター
screen.
以外のコンテンツというと
So
こ
it's
ろも
one versus
今後いろい
one,
ろ出ていくと思い
and
ます。
then there's like
まあしばらく
an
楽し
easy
みに
like
お待ち
button
いただければ
command
な
you
と
can
思い
do,
ます
and
Stay
the
tuned.
next person like tags in while the first one jumps out. So it's not going to be too busy. You just combo with your teamies. Unless they actually want to go the Smash Brothers route and have all 4. I could see it, But Smash Brothers kind of like
You're
zooms
still
out
with me?
further, so you might be onto something. There is a lot of plot coming to the PlayStation, that's for sure. Well, a lot of these aren't going to just stay on PlayStation either. So if you don't have a PS5, I wouldn't be too worried just yet. I'm getting it. Another Bloodstained is really cool. I really hope that Tactics is physical. Yeah, they remade Tactics. But if you buy it for the PlayStation, you can also just play like the ported old one where it's like pixely and is just the PS1 graphics. But they also have another one that's like cleaned up and enhanced. I really, really, really want that Tactics game to be physical. I would love to put it up on the shelf with all of the other physical RPG remakes and remasters. And the fact that I had to fight tooth and nail to get Claire Obscure 33. I would love to stream Tactics. I just want it to be like they keep saying enhanced of the PS1 version, but War of the Lions was the PSP version, and they did a lot of neat little things in War of the Lions that I really hope are in this. I really, really, really enjoy Agrius's birthday as a thing from War of the Lions.